I'm really excited to share this video with you guys because what I'm about to tell you can make you a lot of money really fast. I've talked about it in a previous video which received incredible response, so I want to dive deeper into this topic because at the moment it's the simplest and quickest way to create a legitimate business that can quite easily pay you over $10,000 every single month. It's an incredible and still little known opportunity that's becoming more and more popular every single month. So that's why I'm super excited to reveal exactly what you can do to make $10,000 passive every single month. So guys, you know me, my goal here is to make you optimize yourself mentally, physically and financially, and this video will obviously be a financial one. So I'm gonna give you the tools to make real money in this 4-step process so you can start creating your long-term legitimate business. And to give you some encouragement, I want to show you some pretty good results. So this is Benji's actual numbers and dollar amounts, and he made over $125,000 in one single month back in 2017, and he's one of the guys I've found most knowledgeable when it comes to marketing and increasing sales. So I'm actually gonna give you his methods in this video, but here's when he started selling 1 year before that in April of 2016, where he made over $130,000 in that year, which is more than $10,000 a month, which we'll be aiming for. So the great thing about this type of business is that it can be run from pretty much anywhere in the world. Have a look at this sheet right here. Pause it if you need to. It shows the countries that are eligible, so if your country is on here, you're golden. Now, to emphasize just how great of an opportunity this really is, I quickly want to go over these absurd statistics I found that blew me away. So 2 years ago, Amazon sold $107 billion in online sales. That's 107 with 9 zeros behind. And last year they sold $135 billion worth of products. And this year they are on track to sell $170 billion of products. And they own close to half of every e-commerce sale in the US. And based on their dominance and this growth in e-commerce, they are projected to take their yearly sales up to $400 billion in the next few years. So what is this opportunity and how can you get started earning money today? The opportunity is called Amazon FBA, or Fulfillment by Amazon, and I made a similar video before, but this one differs from that one and you'll understand why soon. Anyway, Amazon actually only sell a tiny fraction of their own products. What has created their success is that they sell other people's products and take a small fee, meaning Amazon is inviting you to sell your products to their customer base of over 300 million active shoppers. And don't worry if you don't have a product to sell, I'll get into that in just a moment. So right now, during this huge growth spike, is the best time to get in the door, sell your product on Amazon and get your piece of this $1 trillion pie. So follow these 4 steps that I'm about to explain and you can start getting paid by Amazon immediately. So just to give you some background, I was introduced to Amazon FBA by fellow YouTubers Evan and Benji from Freedom Formula, and I'll link their channel below. So whether you're already successful on the internet or you have zero business experience, Evan and Benji are at the center of everything you need to know about the latest cutting-edge strategies and tactics to build a real business on Amazon that pays you $10,000 every month. And as I was looking at their YouTube videos, I noticed something that I had to share with you guys that I know you will find so much value in. They actually have a must-see YouTube series where Benji shows you 100% transparently how to launch your very own brand on Amazon.com on a tight budget. He's taken a product from not knowing what he will sell all the way to $10,000 per month without hiding anything. You can watch along every step of the way and see him find, source, launch and profit of a brand new product that he sells to the masses on Amazon. Simply copy everything that he does and achieve the same results. He shows exactly how he finds products that he knows will make him at least $10,000 a month, and you'll actually be able to see these exact 10 red hot product ideas that you can take to get you started as quickly as possible. And I'm going to tease you a little bit here because I don't want to show what Benji has worked for, so just head on over to their channel, which I'll link below, to see the full launch on YouTube. Alright, so I'm going to quickly give you 4 simple steps to follow that will take you from nothing to have a product selling on Amazon that makes you $10,000 a month. So step number 1, you need to find a Goldilocks product. And people make this step way more complicated than it needs to be. And with the right tools and methods, it's actually pretty easy. So the way Benji was able to find 10 products guaranteed to make $10,000 a month in about 30 minutes total was to take the opposite approach to what most people think. Don't look for some unique product with no competition, but look for products that a lot of people are buying where competition is still relatively low. And there are currently millions of product opportunities still available on Amazon that can make you money for the next 10 years and beyond. And although there are a lot of highly profitable products to sell, there are a lot of products that will lose you money too. But the good news is there is a very specific product strategy to find red hot opportunities guaranteed to make you 5 figures a month. So using the following 3 product selection criteria, you will be able to find Goldilocks products that is guaranteed to make you money. So the first thing is competition. You want to make sure you enter a market with competitors with low listing scores. And the second one is demand. You want to make sure that there are thousands of people buying this product every day. The third one is profit potential. You want to make sure that you can sell your product for 5 times the price you paid for it. So just as an example, take a look at how much money this simple product is making. So this is a knee brace we're going to look at on Amazon, and we're going to use this Uflex one for $15 as an example. And now we're going to use this incredibly helpful tool called Jungle Scout to give us raw data, and it basically compiles all the numbers from these products, and this will tell you if it's a good market to get into. And as you can see, this Uflex knee brace is selling over $32,000 every single month. Alright, so let's move on to step number 2, which is to find a trusted supplier. So once you've validated your product idea, what's cool is you don't have to learn Mandarin and travel to China in order to source your product. It's 2018 and there's an incredibly powerful website with millions of English-speaking trustworthy factories bidding to create your product for you while you sit in the comfort of your own home. And the most trusted website that almost everyone on FBA uses is called Alibaba, and is also the one I and Benji use. So let me show you how simple it would be to source your first product using the example that we found above, the knee brace. So let's head on over to Alibaba, where we're gonna look for similar products. As you can see, the prices here are a lot cheaper than on Amazon, which is exactly what we want. And here is the Uflex one, which we can buy for not even $2 a piece. So you can imagine the profit margins on there. So the best news is your supplier can send your product straight to Amazon warehouse for them to sell and ship for you. You never even have to touch your product unless you want to, of course. Alright, so step number 3 is to launch ahead of your competitors. And this step is interesting, and Benji and Evan have pretty much reversed engineered Amazon's algorithm to create a simple launch strategy that has proven to work for hundreds of successful launches. It's called a snowball launch, and it's all about creating sales momentum for your products to climb up the Amazon search results really quickly and grow your product's web reach. It's super simple to run Amazon ads to hyper-targeted keywords and make up to 12 times your money, which he explains in detail how to do. But it basically means you spend $1,900 to make $18,000, or you spend $2,000 to make $12,000 in product sales. Alright, so step number 4, automate and expand your business. It's the easiest and most incredible step. You guys know I like to keep things simple around there, and this is a pretty big step in the process. You can now add a second relevant product to your brand. So all your customers who have enjoyed your first product can now purchase your new complementary product, not only making you a lot of upfront cash, but by leveraging your first product, you can push your second product high up the Amazon SEO rankings and double your monthly earnings basically overnight. So just look how this smart brand is now also selling an elbow brace to double their sales. So if you want to create true financial freedom to do whatever you want with your time and be your own boss, travel, spend more time with your family, whatever you want, but you're not really sure how to do it, or you're just not confident that you will succeed, I really urge you just look at the first episode of their launch series, because far too many people are slaves to jobs for far too long. And you know that my whole goal here is for you guys to optimize yourselves and give you the tools so you can create passive income, but you need to take action for it to work. And a lot of people say this is too good to be true, which is why I needed to see it for yourself, and that's why I love that he did it live and with 100% transparency on YouTube. I talked to both Benji and Evan, and they admitted that they are nothing special intelligent-wise. They're just good at following the system and making Amazon work for them. Anyone can do it, and if you just copy exactly what Benji is doing in his transparent launch, you will have similar results. So what I've shown you today is just a tiny portion of everything you can do to build a thriving business on Amazon. And if you want to learn more, you should have a pretty good idea of where to look now. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one.